we like putting labeling and putting people in boxes. So people say, "Well, Henderson, are you a conservative or liberal?" And I say, well, why do you have to put me in a box?
Why do people feel the need to fit into labels? Conservative, liberal, traditional, progressive. Instead of division, Glenn Henderson challenges the idea of societal conformity and emphasizes the importance of values that truly sustain us. In this discussion, he explores what is actually good, right, and healthy, beyond politics and labels.
Why do you have to put me in a box? Because people are always trying to tag. But I said, well, God is conservative and liberal. He's very liberal in blessings and helping people, and he's conservative and life. And so if you we need to take that approach and ask ourselves what are some of the things that are necessary. And even you talk about marriage, you talk about business and culture, that we want to do things that are healthy, that are enduring, that's going to conserve, right? That's going to perpetuate itself. This propagation, right? That's going to or somebody once said that repetition equals reputation. So, and Jesus came along and said, practice, practice, practice. So we ought to be, you could practice. I don't play golf, but I told you, well, you could practice something wrong and become very good at doing something wrong. And that's why I tell people, the best thing that ever happened, and who would want to wish for somebody to live a life wrong? The best thing to do is to fail and to fail quickly. And so we need to be asking ourselves, what are some of the values that we know it has nothing to do with religion per se, but there is such a thing as moral. And for some reason, now we have some people who are starting to use that word that aren't even believers anymore or have faith. They are using the word, well, where am I happened to morals? Because they're beginning to see in our society there's something missing. And so somewhere, sooner or later, that word morals, or and if you want to come up with another word, is going to have to come into play because of values that people really do value something. And it can't be I value death. And there are some people who do value death, whereas uh, we were laughing off screen. And my sister told me about that movie Batman, and we were talking about the Joker. She says sometimes there's people that just like to see things burn. That's just how they're wired. They have no good. Well, that and she said, well, okay, I get it. That's evil, right? That's where all of the other discussions you're able to distinguish between good and evil, because the you don't need to poll the greater population. The greater population wants to live. Most people just say, just let me live my life. You live yours. Everybody doesn't want or need to be. There's people who don't want to be a millionaire. They just say, let me live my life here. I'm not doing affecting anyone else. And so uh, having an understanding of we almost have to apologize saying traditional. What do you mean by traditional values? Well, you have to apologize whenever you're trying to say something that is supposed to be for the good. What is wrong with good? What is wrong with? We all want to be healthy. No one wants a body. We know if your body's hurting, which is another biblical concept. It says that the weakest part of the body should get the greatest amount of attention. And if you just have some part of your body, you can have a splinter in your finger and everything else feels fine, but that splinter is getting your attention. And that concept about the us as a people, that when there's something wrong, it affects all of us. And we should be giving attention toward that. So what's wrong with wanting a healthy body? And everybody will want a healthy body. And we know a dysfunctional body, a hurting body, is not able to live its potential, is not able to perform the way that it can or is designed to perform. And so why do we have to apologize when we say that's not healthy? This is healthy.